Hey y'all, welcome back. I know it's been a hot minute. So, this is the portion of the video where I tell you guys whether you want to hear it or not, what's been going on. So, I know it's been a while since I've posted, and I decided that I would just do a vlog for you guys. I have just been going through some stuff. Some of it has been life stuff, some of it has been mental health stuff, and it's just been a little struggle to even read. So, let me tell you what's been going on. First of all, I moved to a house. We are renting the house, so we don't own it, but it's much more pleasant than being in an apartment. That's number one. Number two, I have a new space for my books and to record, and I'm even working on a little place to hopefully have my own reading nook. So that has been a lot. The packing, the moving, the unpacking, all that jazz. I'm still trying to get my bookshelves organized, so hopefully that will go over well soon. No, where I'm at now is not my new house. I'm actually at my brother and sister-in-law's house sitting for them, and also dog sitting, as well as cat sitting. But she usually takes care of herself more than the dog does. So, but anyway. Not that you needed to know that part either, but I said it. I have also been doing some wedding planning, because if you've watched any of my previous videos, I am engaged. We plan to have the wedding next year, about midway through the year. We have been looking at venues, and we have been trying to decide some things. I recently went dress shopping, which I am so excited. I found my dress, and I'm so excited. That will be a secret to almost everybody. So I can't even share it on here because my fiance watches my videos. So no, you're not seeing it, babe. Love you, but no. So we did settle on a venue. But we're still trying to think of other things that we need to do and such. And that has been taking some of my time, as well as a bunch of family stuff that has come up. And just my mental health in general. I've kind of just felt very down and stressed out. And sometimes when I feel that way, I just don't want to do anything. And I hate that. I really do. Because, like, I promised myself this channel was gonna be better. But it just happened to be that way. And, you know, I'm not gonna make up some ravenous story for y'all. I'm gonna tell you the truth. It just is what it is. And we all struggle one way or another, whether it's mental health or other things that are going on in our life. So, you know, that it is what it is, but I'm gonna try my best to keep on chugging along. Anyway, so I decided I would vlog this week because I am staying at my brother and sister-in-law's house all week, and I brought along some books to hopefully read and get myself back in to the swing of things. I'm going to show y'all what I brought. I'm not going to go into explanation, so just in case I do read them, I can give you an explanation on them. One of them is this poetry book called Light Filters and Poems by Caroline Kaufman. I actually grabbed this. Sorry, my brother's dog was doing something weird. So I just wanted to check on her. So
Let me explain real quick. So, my brother's dog was doing something weird, so I just went to check on him. And then all of a sudden, I heard that dinging, and I had no idea what it was. Well, when I got back, I found out it was my nephew's watch that was hidden that was making that noise. So that's what it was.
I brought this because I saw somebody talking about it being mental health related. And I don't know whether I've fully read through this or not because it is poems. So sometimes with poem books, I'll like skip around or whatever. So I thought I would bring this and maybe either read through the whole thing at once or maybe just kind of read some poems here and there. So I brought that. And then I also brought I brought a few manga. I brought High Rise Invasion volume or Omnibus 3 and 4. If you know, you know, because I have talked about this, the first omnibus before. Then the next one I brought is I still have a receipt in it. I brought The Promised Neverland, volume 13. And then I brought, and this one still has a receipt in it too. Demon Slayer Volume 2 because I loved the first one, so I'm excited to continue. And then hi BB. I also brought 2 graphic novels. I brought Almost an American Girl, which is actually a memoir graphic novel by Robin Ha. And then I also brought, since it is Pride Month, I also brought Heartstopper Volume 2 because I loved the first one. It was so cute and sweet that I just definitely wanted to continue on. And then I brought 2 novels. Now, hear me out. I know this seems like a lot, and I don't even read this much in a week, but I wanted options, 1. And 2, I have been in what I call a mini reading slump, kind of. It's where I'm still reading, but I'm not, like, thriving in reading. It's like I don't really want to read it, but, like, I want to read it, or I just want to finish it so I can have it, like, done. Because, like, I like it, but I don't want to DNF it. So it's just taking me a while to read. I hope that makes sense. I don't know if it's just a bunch of rumble dumble. Where did that come from? I have no idea. Anyway, I brought House of Hollow by Crystal Sutherland, who is actually the same author who wrote Our Chemical Hearts. Or maybe it's just Chemical Hearts. For some reason, I keep calling it Our Chemical Hearts. I'm not 100% sure which one it is. On the back here, it says Chemical Hearts, so I'm not sure. But anyway, Chemical Hearts is what got me into the whole bookish community. So, that's why I picked this up. Plus, I heard good things about this one. And then I also brought a big surprise, if you know me, or seen any of my other videos, if I can get it out of my bag. I also brought Court, which is the 4th book in the Crave series. I started this, but I haven't really got myself, like, very far in enough to, like, be as hooked. I don't know, it's kind of starting off a little slow, but I'm definitely not giving up on it because I heard that it's good and it picks up. So, yes. But I also brought this if I wanted to continue. Then I also have my iPad with me, which has the digital read that I'm trying to read. And then I also have an audiobook if I want to read it as well. The digital book is called Like Cabins on Fire. Like Cabins on Fire, I think is what it's called. It's by Ashley. Crap, I forgot her last name. Oh, Ashley Funk is what her last name is. She did a book called Cookie Bait, and it was really good. That was her debut novel, and this one is really good too. so far. So, and another thing too is I've just been distracted by other things, or I've just been too tired. But I really, really, really want to get back into this, go full force, but be happy with what I'm reading, you know? And yeah, so that's all I brought. Oh, the audiobook I'm listening to is Shimmy Bang Sparkle, which is actually a book recommended by, why can I not, her name is escaping, Izzy from Happy for Now. And I actually just joined her membership, and she's having sprints tonight, so I'm hoping to do that so that maybe I can get some reading in. So yeah, and also look at this. It's called a book bow, or it's by Book Bow. It's called it's like a reading pillow. It's got fur on it. But my sister-in-law, not all over my books, baby. Y'all, this vlog is already starting out to be a mess and a half. This is Lily. Say hi, Lily. Say hi to the peeps. Anyway, this is my new book pillow that my sister-in-law bought me. My sister-in-law and my brother bought me for Christmas. It's cats and books, which is like, yes, please, me. So yeah, I really like it. It's nice to have to read with. So that's what we're doing. I'm glad to be doing another video, and I hope you guys stick around with me to see how this vlog goes. I think I might start with one of my graphic novels, or maybe even one of my mangas. I'm actually going to be buddy reading Promised Neverland with Katie from October 2000, I think is her name. Sorry. That's her Instagram. So, if you want to go follow her, definitely do it. She's got like all the recommendations in the world. But yes, this is volume 13. So, we're going to try and have this done by the end of the week. Yeah. So, I will get back to you guys with how things are going. By the way, it is Wednesday. I should have started this Monday, but I didn't. But it's okay, because better late than never. Okay, bye. Hello. I, first off, want to say I'm sorry I look like a hot mess express, but I am very tired. It is late at night on a Thursday, but I wanted to go ahead and update you guys. I read up to about 60% of Like Cabins on Fire, which I told you guys that I was reading on my iPad. And I also listened to my audiobook Shimmy Bang Sparkle on the way home from work. So I'm not sure. I know I'm a little more than halfway through on that one, and I need to finish it up pretty quick because I decided to cancel my Audible because I just needed to cancel it. Hopefully I'll get a chance to go back to it. But yeah, so I gotta finish that up pretty quick. But this is gonna be a very short update because, like I said, I am very tired. It's been a long work day, and yeah, I'm just very tired. I'm glad that tomorrow is Friday. I'm going to try and read more of Like Cabins on Fire before I fall asleep tonight, if I even make it to a reading. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say. I want to try my best to really read a lot this weekend. So hopefully I'll have a lot more updates for you guys during the weekend. I am very tired, so I'm going to end it here. Talk to y'all later. Hello. So it is Friday. Wow. And I have had a rough couple of nights sleeping. So I have not been as productive as I would have liked to be. I did read. Actually, I take that back. I didn't read any more of Like Cabins on Fire last night. I literally tried to read a couple sentences and I was like, I just can't do this. So I was just like, I'm going to sleep. So I did that. But I did read, I listened to more of Shimmy Banks Sparkle, and I think I'm on chapter 32, 33. I don't know. I am lame and listen to it on 1.2 speed. So I'm not the girly that can listen to it at like really high speeds, but that's okay. I don't know. Like I said, I'm tired, so if the stuff I say does not make sense, please forgive me. Please. So I think I might try and read some more of Like Cabins on Fire, although I have been itching to read the second in the series of The Valley of Gods, which is the first one's called Railed by the Easter Bunny, and then the second one's called Banging the Easter Bunny. Yeah, so it's just a dabble in a different genre. Um so we'll see. I don't know. I've been jumping back and forth between so many things that is crazy, but we will see. I do need to. Oh shoot! I didn't even read The Promised Neverland. I just realized that, y'all. Katie, I'm so sorry. I will put that on my priority to read that tomorrow. For some reason, I swear I thought I had one more day to read that before we decided to. Like I said, y'all, sleep deprived, sleep deprived. So, yeah. So that will be a priority tomorrow. Is The Promised Neverland Volume 13. We're just working our way through that series. I just saw very briefly where they put the entire box set, or they're going to put the entire box set out of the series. And my issue with box sets is that they're just so expensive that I can't ever get one. So that is going to be on a manga bucket list of mine, is to maybe one day buy a whole box set of a series. Part of me wishes that I could buy the whole box set of Demon Slayer, but I've already bought 3 volumes of Demon Slayer, so I might not worry about that one. But I did see a really cool one that Viz put out for Toilet Bound Kunika. I'm sorry. I will have a picture of it up here. Somewhere in this vicinity. That looked really cool. So, and it looked like it may only be like the first maybe like 6 to 8 volumes. I'm not 100% sure. So that one might be a little bit more affordable for me. I'm not 100% sure. We will see. But anyway, I am babbling now. So hopefully I will have a better weekend, better night's sleep, and I can come to you guys with more fun and exciting updates. But good night for now. Hey y'all. So it is Thursday, and I realized that I did not wrap up this vlog. I apologize if the camera is a little shaky. I'm just holding it as for now. But I don't know if you can see it behind me. I have, hi baby, my kitty. I have the Hot Mess Express that is my bookshelf that I've been trying to put together since we moved in, but life happened and it's been a slow process. So, I'm gonna show you guys. I have this shelf that's like right behind me filled. Those figurines are probably not gonna stay there. They're just there for the time being. It's filled all the way down to the bottom. Ignore that because my cat likes to scratch on it, so we have to put something down. And then we have this bookshelf that I'm still working on. And then I have my slight manga shelf that I'm working on. And then I have this that I'm hoping to use for extra space if I need it. And then this right here, pay no attention to it. It still needs to be organized, and I'm hoping to make that my book nook reading area. Fingers crossed. I'm looking for a good reading chair. That's my fiance's bookshelf, and then this is his desk, all of his mess. And then this is my mess of books that still need to be organized and put on shelves. So yes, fun times. I'm just wishing that I could get this just done, but it's just been a little rough. I got sick in the middle of everything, so that's another life thing that happened. I was down for probably 2.5 days. Like, I didn't want to do anything. Like, it was nothing real bad. I checked on certain things, and I think it was just like a summer cold or like a spring cold or something, because I happened to get colds like in the middle of spring. Like, it seems to happen every year. It doesn't fail. So, yeah. But I wanted to get on here. I just got really loud. So sorry. It might echo in here. This is my new office because, like I told you before we moved in, I'll do a better tour when I get it organized. We share this office. So yeah, I'm excited that I've started working on it, but also it's been stressful. But enough of that. So, I'm going to tell you guys about what I've finished. And y'all, I finished 4 books since we last, or I should say 4 things since we last chatted. I finished 2 books. Well, I finished an audiobook, a digital book, a manga, and a graphic novel. So 4 different types of ways to consume literature. So, I finished The Promised Neverland, which I think I talked to you guys about. I'm so sorry if this camera is wobbly. I'm on my phone, so doing the best I can. So I finished The Promised Neverland. I'll put it up on the screen because I don't have it next to me right now. So, The Promised Neverland, Volume 13. Fantastic. I cannot wait to dive into 14. I have... hang on. Sorry about that. I just heard a big noise, and it was my cats knocking over something. As my life is, they like to always do something while I'm filming my videos. I'm hoping to change that because we're trying to teach them not to be in the office. So we keep it closed most of the time. I have it open today. But they weren't even in here. They were just in the bathroom. And I forgot that I left the broom in the bathroom. and they get so curious and knocked it over. So there's that. So anyway, since I got up, I grabbed The Promised Neverland Volume 13. Yes, I freaking love this story, and I cannot wait to see what happens, to see how this thing finishes. There's 20 volumes, and we are just chugging along. If you've watched any of my other videos, I've talked about this before. It's basically about these orphans who grow up on this farm, and later on they learn the secret that they're not just orphans. They were raised to be sacrificed to demons. And basically it's the story of them trying to figure out this secret, trying to see what they can do about it. So you learn all that in the first volume, so it's not a spoiler. But yeah, really loved it. Cannot wait to continue. And then I finished Like Cabins on Fire by Ashley Funk. This is her second novel. So this one I gave it a 4 on Goodreads because I couldn't really. Let me see if I can move you guys to where it won't teeter. There we go. All right, perfect. So I finally got you guys steady. I'm sorry about that. So yes, Like Cabins on Fire. I gave it a 4 on Goodreads, but I'd say it's maybe like a 3.75 to 4. I liked it. I did, don't get me wrong. But some of it, I don't know, some of it doesn't feel like it fully got fleshed out. I don't know. Maybe it's not that. Maybe it's because it was more fast-paced than I would have liked it to be. But I still really liked it. And for her second novel, I think she's doing fantastic. Like Cabins on Fire is about this girl who, her name is Riley, and she moves. No, she doesn't move. She visits her sister in this place called Sherman Pines because she just lost her job. Her boyfriend just dumped her, and she's still missing her father that had passed away not too long before all that happened. And she, gosh guys, I'm sorry that I say a lot. I'm trying to work on that so hard. Squirrel. So, she goes to Sherman Pines because she wants to visit her sister and see her nieces. And when she's there, she doesn't tell her sister Quinn about losing her job. She just doesn't want to tell her anything. She does tell her about the boyfriend breaking up with her boyfriend. But she's like, I don't want to disappoint her, so I'm not going to tell her about losing my job. But she goes and she gets a part-time job with this older gentleman who needs help cleaning his cabins. And the cabins are like an Airbnb, and after every time they stay, they have to go in there and clean. So she does that, and while she's there, she meets Carter. And Carter is the grandson of the gentleman who owns these cabins, and he's also helping out on the cabins as well. And they have this prank war, and it's so freaking hilarious, and it involves a squirrel, and it's just so funny. And I was genuinely hoping that the prank war would go on further than it did, but so I think that's the part that I was just kind of hoping for, that didn't go as fast as, as much as I was hoping it would. Sorry y'all, my fiance just got home. but it was good. It was still good. I really feel like it had a good family dynamic. It was also a growing moment for her. It was her letting go of the past. So I really do feel like it was a nice story. There was just some of it that I was kind of missing, and I don't know if maybe just Cookie Bait, which is her first book, just engaged me a lot more or what, but it was still good. It was still very good. So the next thing that I read is I actually picked up Heartstopper Volume 2 last night, and I read through it easy breezy. It was cute. Again, this story is just so cute. This is about Nick and Charlie, and they're just adorable, and Nick is finally starting to learn about his feelings and trying to figure out how to come out to people. Their relationship definitely grows a lot more, and the patience that Charlie has with Nick after what happened to him in the first volume is incredible. And I only say this because in the first volume, Charlie goes through this experience with a guy, and it does not end very well. And I just did not want to see that to happen to him again. Now I know, like, there's 4 total volumes, so I knew it wasn't, but still, like, the heartbreak and the sadness that he had, I just didn't want to see him go through that again, because Charlie is so sweet. Nick is adorable. Nick is a freaking cinnamon roll for Charlie, and he comes to his defense in a lot of stuff, and I just really, really love this story. Oh, excuse me. I have volume 3, which I'm going to probably pick up at some point, especially, I don't know why I have this bookmark in here, especially because it is June, and that's Pride Month, so we'll probably be picking that one up soon. And then, last, but of course, certainly not least, I finished an audiobook called Shimmy Bang Sparkle, which I know I mentioned before, and oh my goodness, y'all, I think I'm going to do a dedicated review on this audiobook because it was fantastic. 5 stars. 5 stars on the story, 5 stars on the smut, 5 stars on the characters, the writing, the flow of the book, 5 stars on the voice actors. Like, oh my gosh, like, I just freaking loved this book. And it was just wonderful. And there was a dog in it, and oh my gosh, you fell in love with the dog immediately. How precious. Like, and it was great. It was freaking great. It's basically a crime love novel, and y'all, it was fantastic. It's about these 2 characters named Nick and Stella. Nick is a lockpicker, and in the beginning, he's just, I don't know if he's just getting out of jail, or if he, like, is talking about how he never wants to go back to that life and everything. And then he meets Stella, who happens to be, like, a con artist, and she's kind of like a Robin Hood. She steals from the rich to give to the poor. And their story, their growth, and just the fact that Stella is like, I don't need no man, I don't need no hero. And Nick is like, I know that she's got this and that she can kick anybody's butt without me, but I'm still going to protect her no matter what. And it's just like, it's freaking fantastic. But I'm not going to say anymore because, like I said, I'm going to do a dedicated review. So please stay tuned to that. But that is all that I read for this vlog. I didn't get much B-roll this time. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. And you know what to do. Stay strong and read on. Bye, y'all.